Hello everybody, this is Jeff at etrailer.com. Today we're going to take a look at this TeraPump plastic manual rotary fuel transfer pump for 15-gallon, 30-gallon, and 55-gallon drums. Now you can attach this plastic rotary pump to your 15-gallon, 30-gallon, or 55-gallon drum to transfer the liquids easily out of the drum. There's no funnels needed, no spilling, and no heavy lifting. So this is a perfect pump for garages, shops, yards, farms, docks, campsites. This will include everything shown here on the table: the rotary hand pump with the handle, the discharge spout, which I've already installed on the top here, 3 14-inch long suction tubes, the 2-inch drum adapter, screw-in filter, and a roll of thread seal tape. Now this is a manually operated pump, just requires a simple crank of the handle to begin siphoning. It does also offer reversible rotary action. The flow rate on this when you're pumping it is up to 10 gallons per minute. Now this pump is compatible with water-based solutions of acid, alkalis, and salt, and all petroleum products except for gasoline. This will work with most organic acids, solvents, waxes, planning solutions, detergents, and water-soluble inorganic chemicals. One note I do want to mention: it is not compatible with drinking water. We mentioned it fits 15-gallon up to 55-gallon drums, and the way you can attach it, basically what you'll do is you'll have these 3 different length suction tubes. So depending on how big a drum you're using, you're going to attach your suction tubes to the very bottom here. So when you go to attach it, what you'll do is take this drum adapter, and what's nice about this, it has the threads on it. It's designed to thread into the hole on your top of your drum, and then this will hold your suction tube. So what you'll do is slide that over it just like that. Slide it this way, and then you'll go ahead and thread your first suction tube onto your hand pump, and then just screw it all the way down. And then depending on what size drum you're going to use, if it's a smaller drum, you can just use one of these. If you're going to have a larger drum, you can put them all together depending on what depth you need. But this drum adapter, you can see, will slide up or down. So when you go to install this in your drum, you'll screw this into your hole that's in your drum, and then just tighten this down to hold this at the right height you need, depending on how deep the drum is. And then once you get it at the height you need, you just tighten it down. And again, you just add extra, whatever size drum you need. You can add whatever length you need. Now the screw-in filter, you just put your screw-in filter, thread that into the last piece. So if you're going to use 2 of them, you'll just thread that into the last section at the bottom here. And that filter, when you screw that in, you can see it's screwed in all the way. That'll filter out any debris to keep it from entering the suction tube and going up into the pump. Now a few dimensions I want to give you on this. Now it does give you a roll of thread tape if you're going to put these together and not take them back apart. Like in there, you can put thread tape on there to help seal it. And also I wanted to show you the discharge spout up at the top here. You can twist this to what angle you need, and then twist this to what angle you need also, and then just tighten it down. A few dimensions on the pump itself. The diameter of it is about 5 3/4 inches. The width with the handle installed this way is about 5 inches, and the handle length from center to center is about 7 inches. The discharge spout, when it's installed, screwed into the top here, it's going to add from the top of the pump about 6 inches to the height. And again, we mentioned the suction tubes. The assembled length, if we put all 3 of these together, would be 42 inches. So it's 3 14-inch segments, and the internal diameter on the tube is 1 inch. But that should do it for the review on this TeraPump plastic manual rotary fuel transfer pump for 15-gallon, 30-gallon, and 55-gallon drums.